I'm not too concerned about Nori getting away. She'll be back as soon as she realizes that her prey is nowhere to be found. I collect my frozen, severed arm with an annoyed sigh.
Looks like you were right about the Rana.
Oops. I didn't realize he was talking.
That ability of hers is a nuisance. You can kill magic with a touch, but the after effects still remain.
Meaning that regenerating that frostbite is gonna take some time.
I press my dead arm against the shoulder it was once attached to, and within a few moments my body's regeneration kicks in and reclaims the lost body part. I can't feel or move my arm just yet, but at least I don't have to worry about losing it. It shouldn't be terribly long before it's in usable state again, though.
Special delivery from Mundus.
Eric tosses a new dagger to me. I catch it with my still functioning hand.
100% grade A Belmont steel. She won't be able to regenerate wounds made with that. Mundus humbly requests that you be gentler with this one.
I'm always gentle.
Finally armed with a weapon that can kill my prey, I advance into Jamieson's house. I sneak up the stairwell to the second floor and notice a bedroom with the door ajar. The moment my foot touches the second floor landing, I hear an unearthly cry of frustration from behind the door. Wasting no time, I hurry inside.
What did you do with him? Why won't you let me have him?
I told you before that you won't be getting your revenge.
The fiend's transmogrified face twists into an expression of primal loathing and she screams, lunging at me.
Nori!
The unexpected sound of Fira's voice calling out from the outside stops both Nori and me. Nori's expression transforms into one of utter terror and she makes for the window. Standing outside in the torrential rain, Fira continues calling out to what remains of her sister.
No, don't look at me!
Nori ducks behind the windowsill and clutches at her face, whimpering in a panic.
Nori, it's me! We've been worried sick about you. Come home! I can't go home, Fira! Not like this. Not anymore.
To both of our surprise, another voice joins Fira's calling out to her from the outside.
If you have a problem, then you should confront it head on. Running away doesn't solve anything.
Nori slowly stands up and gazes out the window in shock, gawking at the sight of Jameson standing next to Fira with an umbrella over her and her hand in his.
Don't you dare!
Nori screams again and leaps through the window, her ankle twists in an unnatural way as her foot hits the pavement, but she staggers towards Jameson without flinching, frozen knife in hand. Is she jealous that... what I didn't understand about this, well, now that I'm reading it, is why she went, like, one, why she wants the revenge, and two, why she was... I don't know, I just don't know.
Nori, why do you have a knife?
Deaf to her sister's inquiry, Nori continues to advance towards Jameson. Her approach is halted, however, by Fira stepping in between her and her prey.
I don't know what happened between you two, but it's not worth fighting about. Let's just go home.
Fira, get out of my way!
I'm not moving.
He has to die!
Then you'll have to kill me first.
Fira throws her arms open wide. Although her body is trembling in fear, a look of determination is drawn boldly on her face.
Why are you protecting him?
I came looking for you because you mean a lot to me, Nori. But Jameson means a lot to me too. And I'm not going to let anyone hurt him. Not even you.
Nori clutches at her face again and sinks to her knees, sobbing.
No, it's not fair!
Jameson removes his arm from around Fira and produces a camera from his pocket.
Drop the knife and back away. You're scaring Fira.
Ignoring her cries, Jameson clicks a picture of her. Nori screams as if shot. Each click of the camera is punctured by a cry of distress. Nori covers her face and runs off into the night, shrieking in despair.
Nori!
By this point, I return to the scene. Vera starts to run after Nori, but I grab her by the arm to stop her. She looks to me in confusion and pain.
What happened to Nori? Where's the demon?
I'm going to go kill it. Stay here.
She's going to be okay, right?
As far as you're concerned, your sister is already dead.
I don't waste another second. I chase Nori's retreating back down this main street. I'm running as fast as I can. I have to escape. I don't want them to see me. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be seen by anyone. I hear a high-tempo racket behind me, gradually becoming louder. The horrible sound of her boots hammering away at the wet pavement. That noise is the sound of an impending death. It doesn't make sense. My body should be unmatched now by an immortal machine built to kill. So why is this infuriating woman able to catch up to me? Ahead of me is a bridge. If I manage to bring this fight back onto my terms, then I'll definitely be the victor. She's already maimed. I just need to land a single hit. I reach the other end of the bridge just as my prey sets foot on it. I grab onto the railing and a cascading wave of white and blue washes down the bridge as it freezes it. The rain hisses and crackles upon the frozen bridge, instantly freezing as soon as I touch the ground. Undeterred, the white-haired woman, one-armed maniac, advances with no weapon in her hand. I tear off towards her. Just before entering range, I leap on the icy metal railing. The lack of friction allows me to carry my momentum and slide past her. I vault off the railing and grab the back of her head. In this instant, I will put her to rest and end the mockery. But she won't allow me to even that solace. I'm stopped just inches from her head when she turns and grabs me by the wrist. Why? I can feel her hair slipping between my fingers. I'm so close. Moreover, my hand is on fire with pain. How is this possible? Why can I feel pain? I yank my hand away from her, but this monster isn't done tormenting me yet. She grabs me by the shoulder and an excruciating pain erupts from it. It feels like my arm is being torn off. I try to push her away, but she grabs my hand and throws me back. As the distance widens between us, the pain quickly dissolves again. I said, hurt!
What did you do to me?
I can't stand her. She ridicules me and humiliates me and stabs me and stands between me and the only thing I want. What sin have I committed to deserve such a cruel tormentor? Why won't you just leave me alone? I launch myself and begin swinging wildly at her, but she's casually bats my attacks aside with a single hand. I get it now. She must have the power to make things burn, but it won't work on me now. My body can feel any wound, no matter how severe.
Do you know why you're so weak?
I'm not weak. I'm immortal now. I'll never ever stop, no matter what you do to me.
Much like a machine, a body will break down if you don't maintain it. Pain is a natural part of life. It's how your body tells you that it needs help. Your body is crying out to you, but you won't listen.
Shut up. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
How long have you had that body of yours? In that time, have you bothered to eat or sleep at all?
Shut up.
Immortals won't die of hunger, but your body will still grow weaker. You might not need to sleep, but you'll still get exhausted. You're weak because you've pushed your body past its limits. When I touched you, I merely corroded the magic numbing your body. Did you think I burned you? What you felt for your own body's cries of pain and neglect. You're the most pitiful demon I've ever seen.
She draws a knife and starts to advance towards me again. My heart skips a beat. I instinctively know that the knife is somehow dangerous to me. I begin my assault again. The two of us exchange blows frantically in the cold fog. I slice through her throat, but it does not show. Nothing to slow her down. She manages to cut me several times, and her body will take care of it. I slide to her blind spot and try to grab her again, but she drops the knife and seizes me by the wrist again.
It's not working!
Just as I try to withdraw again, she swings her leg around and kicks me in the stomach, hurtling me across the frozen battlefield. In the distance, I hear her pick up her weapon and begin to sprint across the bridge toward me. I stand up and rush to meet her again, but I can't. My body just won't listen. I stumble and fall. I stand up again, but I only manage to stay on my feet for a fleeting moment. What's wrong with me? As I stand again, I notice several drops of blood dripping down on the ice. The blood is mine. Where's it coming from? No. Wait.
Oh God. I'm bleeding! It won't stop. Come on, you're supposed to heal, damn it!
The cuts I've received in this battle have been healing? How can this be? What am I supposed to do? Why won't my power work on her?
I'm supposed to be invincible. Why isn't it working? I'm scared. Someone help. Please.
Why? Why am I bleeding? My body refuses to listen. I stumble and fall. I stand up again, but only manage to stay on my feet for a fleeting moment. What's wrong with me?
Nori!
I hear the sound of footsteps approaching from behind. I turn to face their owner. Fira runs towards me, slipping several times on the ice, and throws her arms around me. She's soaked from the rain. She's trembling. She's crying. Why? Is it because of me?
That's enough, Nori. You don't have to hurt anyone. Whatever is bothering you, I know we can work it out. Just please don't do this anymore. I need you.
It's too late for that, Vera.
Don't say that.
I've killed people, Vera.
But you're still my sister. I'm not going to give up on you.
My arms find their way around her, and I hold her tight against my cold body. It must be unpleasant to embrace me now.
How can you still love me? I'm a demon now. I'm a killer.
All the times you've looked out for me, all the years we've spent together, nothing can erase that. You'll always be my sister, and I'll always be waiting for you to come home.
Vera.
Something falls from my face. Is it tear? No. I can't be crying. That's impossible.
So no more running away, all right? Let's go home.
Yeah. Let's go home.
I can never say no to Fira when she's crying like this. Even after becoming a demon, some things still haven't changed. I grasp her hand and turn to begin the long walk home. No sooner than I have turned around than a bolt of hot lightning strikes me through the chest. White hot pain pierces the cold veil of numbness. The white-haired monster tears the blade free from my chest, and with all my strength evaporates.
Nori? Nori!
Fear catches me as I fall. I can't move at all. My body is like lead.
Nori, look up at me! Nori!
Bosses of pain begin to sprout all throughout my body. I guess she was right. Now, in my last moments, I can finally hear my body's plea for help that I had been deaf to all along. But more than anything, I'm tired. I'm so very tired. My trembling hand squeezes Fira's hand as the pain in my body lessens and my consciousness floats into the darkness. Her hand is soft and it's shaking, but it's very, very warm. Harmonia. It's a really sad ending since I've always played this one time. I'm so affected by it. I think you could hear it in my voice as we go on.
You lied to me. You were supposed to save Nori! You murderer!
I told you, didn't I? Never trust an Inhuman.
You're leaving already?
The police will be here soon. Moreover, there are more cases that demand our attention. Let us make haste.
But what about Nori?
There is no saving a human tainted by the curse of a demon.
Don't you think something doesn't add up about her story?
What happened to her is not my concern. With the demon vanquished, I no longer have cause to remain here.
So you're content to just leave it be?
I'm not a detective, Eric. I'm a demon hunter. So long as the threat is eliminated, the motive is irrelevant to me. The question of why is a human affair, and I have little desire to waste my time on it.
But still, don't you think?
You're getting attached, Eric. Be sure not to make that mistake. To care is to be weak. Demons prey on the weak. The moment you let your guard down, you'll be eaten alive.
Okay. And that's it. That's the first case of Ars Harmonia, which I don't think I think obviously that's probably the protagonist's name. My thoughts? It's a very emotionally tugging case, and I'm sure as they come out, there's more to come, and I will be covering that. They're gonna be just as heart-tugging, and maybe we'll finally find out what has gotten her so heartless. But, you know, the storyline itself is very interesting. Like, they take the case of demons and the supernatural and kind of bring it, one, into the human world, and two, kind of, what's the word for, interact with the actual humans about it. It's not like some big secret that they're hiding. Props to BC Team and Kate Holden on this game, and all of those that voice acted this. Like I said before, I will be covering the upcoming cases. The art style I really liked. I liked the character, even though it was sort of like a love-hate type of thing. I don't know. Call me weak, call me soft. I'm all for that, happy ending type stuff. But we all know that not everything is a happy ending, and that kind of really does make the game. So, this has been BScat100, and I will see you guys when the next case comes out, or at least in this game. So, see you guys later.